by Nas Egerton, the brother of Joel Egerton, starring Joel Egerton, Charlize Theron, David Oyelowo, Sharlto Copley, and Amanda Seyfried. This is an independent dark comedy, and the movie is about David Oyelowo's character, Harold Senko, who works for this pharmaceutical company. He has two bosses, played by Joel Egerton and Charlize Theron, who are these very rich scumbags that don't treat Harold very well at all. They don't care about him. They are very stuck up and very selfish. These corporate executives who own this pharmaceutical company decide they want to make a deal with these Mexican drug cartels, and they send David Oyelowo's character to make the deal to Mexico. And while he is there, he gets kidnapped! And when he calls to say he gets kidnapped, he says it in this very high-pitched voice, which the way he says it is very funny. So Joel Egerton's character, Richard Rusk, has to figure out how to get David Oyelowo out of this situation. So what Richard Rusk decides to do is he sends his brother Mitch, played by Sharlto Copley, to rescue Harold. We also have a couple tourists, played by Amanda Seyfried, and another actor is in the movie, playing her boyfriend in the film, who get in the middle of this plot. And that's pretty much our movie. Now, the reason why I wanted to see this movie is because the trailer looked very funny, and I like independent films, and I like this movie. This was a really funny movie. The performances in this movie are great. Joel Egerton and Charlize Theron are really good in this movie, playing these scumbags that you end up hating in the movie. Especially Joel Egerton. He is a really selfish scumbag in this movie, and I like the character he plays in this film. Charlize Theron was very good in the movie too, and I like the way she was using her sex appeal in the film. David Oyelowo was great in the film. His character is very much a wimp in the movie. He's somebody that has everything going wrong for him. He has problems with his marriage, he's being treated bad at work, and he feels like he has nothing to go back for when he gets into this dangerous situation. So he wants to get out of the dangerous situation, but at the same time, he doesn't want to go back to his life in America. He hates his life in America because he's being treated so bad at work, and he's having problems with his marriage. When Sharlto Copley comes into the movie to rescue him, David is trying to get Sharlto to help him start off fresh and try to put Harold in a better direction. And then you have Amanda Seyfried in this movie, who is basically just there for a pretty face, really. I felt like you could just take her out of the movie and it wouldn't change the plot whatsoever. I don't know why she's in this movie at all. I thought that the reason why she was going to be in this movie is since Harold is having problems with his marriage, that she was going to become a new love interest for Harold. But that's not what happens in the movie, and I was a little shocked that it didn't happen. I thought that was going to happen, and it might have made the movie even better, really, if it did happen. But it's still a good movie anyway. The comedy in this movie is very funny. I really did like David Oyelowo in the film, and Sharlto Copley is the best part of the movie. He is great in the film. The only thing I didn't like about Sharlto Copley's character is what happens to him in the movie, but I don't want to spoil about what happens. But overall, this is a really funny comedy. The only other problem with this movie is that the movie has a bit too many subplots, to the point that it does feel a little bit convoluted, but not that much, and it doesn't take away from the enjoyment of the movie. So I'm going to give this movie a B+. It's definitely a great comedy. I definitely think people should check this movie out. A much better film to see than Strangers Pray at Night or A Wrinkle in Time, in my opinion. And that's all I gotta say for Gringo.